Welcome back, everyone, to Market Mama's YouTube channel. I'm Kendra and have Becky here, and we're day traders and podcasters from the West Coast. So we're just super excited to bring you all another must read. We've created quite the collection. So we have another book that we wanted to share with you all, and we just love, sharing the books that we love. Hopefully you'll love them as well. Today our title is The E-Myth by Michael Gerber, and it's centered around why most small businesses don't work and what to do about it. So very good topic. And it's just really cool that I very first listened to this book with Grace. Grace was one of our very first entrepreneurs we interviewed on Market Mamas as well. So shout out to her. She, since that interview, has opened 2 new businesses. And so I'm just so excited for her. Can't wait to get out to Cebu and live my best life with her. But it's just neat that we very first listened to it, her and I, almost 10 years ago. And we were working like all night baking in our shop together. And it just was a whole other time in my life. And what's crazy is all this time later, last summer, Desi, who is another business mama we interviewed recently, she brought this book up to me. We were having a dinner date, and I was picking her brain just about starting this YouTube channel, becoming a content creator. With Becky, and she had just gone through this book herself, and she was like, oh my gosh, you have to read this together with her, and it's going to give you guys a really strong foundation, some ideas, guide to get started. So we did just that. I know it would be a great opportunity, all these years later with even more life experience and years under my belt. And Becky and I just dove right in, and it really helped get us, on the right track to build Market Mamas from the ground up and just have a really solid, strong start.
Yeah, that had so many confluences that kept this book in your life over the years. It's so cool. And this book was like really good for me reading it last summer when we were first starting Market Mamas, because I had never been into business for myself before in any realm. Like, I had always been an employee, a nurse for the most part of my adult life. And so these topics were not on my radar at all. But when Kendra recommended I read it as we were starting Market Mamas, I found all sorts of pearls of wisdom within the stories and lessons author Michael Gerber told, because it was very much new to me. So the E in the book's title stands for entrepreneurial, and the core of the book is all about the distinction between working on your business and working in your business. He offers stories and examples of struggles business owners encounter, possible explanations for their trouble, and then he really elaborates on ways to improve and optimize. With so many cute stories, it's really fun, nicely, soothingly written. He dispels common myths and outlines essential steps and growth phases of any business. So in that way, Gerber can really help early or even struggling business owners course correct for success. So, born in 1936, Michael Gerber has been working in this industry for several decades now, and he was even named world's #1 small business guru in 2010. So, for all our fellow entrepreneurs out there, let's talk about some of our most powerful takeaways from this book and how we are utilizing them with our Market Mamas company, and even a little bit with our trading as everything kind of crosses over. So, we have a lot of good things to bring about from this book.
Totally. I'm super excited. And he is a really good storyteller for sure. So, a major example that Gerber uses in this book is a woman who opens her own pie shop, all about pies, because she's amazing at making pies. And everyone told her, you have to open a pie shop. So, seemingly, that's a solid plan. Like the good old saying, find what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. But that's just not true. Work is work. And something, when you fast forward to when she's seeking help from the author, her life has just become unrecognizable, and she's completely drowning, working endlessly from sun up to sundown, trying to operate and manage every part of her business. And she's on her own. And it's no surprise she actually starts to hate baking pies. So this really just shed lights on the very common misconception or myth, really, that being good at something can easily be turned into a profitable business. So many small business owners make that mistake of taking their skills into their business only to realize that they're not owning a business, but really owning a job with all the added responsibility of a business. So with all that in mind, this next quote is really something that all aspiring small business owners and entrepreneurs should ask of their business and keep it at the top of their business plans. How do you build a business that works effortlessly and predictably so you can build the life you love? How do you get free of your business to live a fuller life? Your business cannot control you. You control it. So I love that. But I also find it interesting that this whole concept is actually has a few different angles, because there is this great American love for the mom and pop shop that's been open for ages and delivered the same services by the same faces. And the regulars that frequent that establishment love that sense of nostalgia. And however, to the point of this book, that model of doing business will inevitably turn your life's purpose into serving your business and never fully allow your business to serve your life.
Right. It's a very key point. And life is changing over time. So we gotta flex a little bit if we can. So I mean, new businesses, I think, and early trading careers both are so full of failure, and not in a bad way, but in a new way. You don't know what you don't know. And then as you are getting into this and figuring out all the ways that you can fail, every roadblock, it has to be studied and figured out to the best way so that you can grow beyond it or pivot around it. In the early months to years are really hard, I think, for any business. But to the point of this book, if you purposefully set them up right from the start, your business can become fairly automated and you can really enjoy passive income streams once you get it all established. So this is like the goal, right? To really get her up on her feet. I think with any business or career, parts of it we will or should love, and other parts are required for it to just purely function properly. Both are necessary. And I was so inspired in this book with how he framed it, with emphasis on our ability to structure our business in a way that it requires the pieces that our hearts aren't into as much. Those should ideally be offloaded from our plates once you get started and either automated or given to an employee with a specific skill set in that area. So that way our businesses serve us, and then we can pour into the art and the core of it ourselves. So one quote to this aim in the book is, how can I run my business doing the work I love to do rather than the work I have to do? That's a good question, right? That's the big goal of a business creator. So with Market Mamas, right now, Kendra and I, we're it. We're the employees, we're the CEOs, we're the COOs, we are it. Every piece of this podcasting world that we've had to figure out, we research it and we Google it and we just put it together ourselves and figure out as we go. And it works because we both really love Market Mamas so much. And we have various skill sets with the different tasks. So from the inception to this current day, we have found and established a rhythm with each other and with the work so that we each can individually pour into our loves and split the work that is required to keep it sustainable. So I think a big part of that is that we have to have tremendous mutual respect for each other. And that is really key for this work because it's a lot of work, and we have to just really love and appreciate the way that we're individually pouring into it. And we're so grateful for the work that the other is doing. You know, when I'm at the hospital and Kendra's holding it down with doing the work, and vice versa, when I have time, we really show up for our parts and we make it balanced and get it done. So if you're early in a business, you know what I'm saying. The goal, though, is to, I don't know, maybe 2025, start being able to afford some assistance with some of the tasky parts so that we can really prioritize the content and being of the highest service to those around us in the community we're creating, like really show up to the people that we want to have around us and we want to impact and help improve, and do it in the most impactful ways. So we got goals.
Hell yeah, we do. That's totally the aim. And speaking of aim, that's one of the very first steps that E-Myth outlines. So the question here is, what is your primary aim? Becky and I did our homework early on as we were still conceptualizing a business plan, and I'll share with you all what we came up with as our primary aim for Market Mamas. We provide support and services to help traders of the stock market. We offer video, audio, and written content that specializes in the area of performance psychology. We also provide consultation and development of tools and resources to help and serve. So let me just take a moment, like salute to us, because that first part, like we have delivered on. And the second part is also coming along as well. So it's really great that we're revisiting this all with you all. So the other really important steps also include strategic, objective, management strategy, people strategy, marketing strategy, and systems strategy. So the book, breaks down each of these in the chapters, and we don't really have the time to dive deep into those details, but you'll find great value in reading up on the form and function of each strategy. It's almost like the anatomy and physiology of running a business. So essentially, all of these jobs, tasks, and roles, they have to be filled in order for a business to be successful. Most of which are behind the scenes, and they're not super exciting. And it's kind of the busy work of your business, like Becky mentioned. If you neglect any of these areas, it will be detrimental to your business, the health of your business, and even potentially can affect your personal, psychological, and physical health as well. So for us, learning from this book early on in our Market Mama journey, it just led us to set her up with a strong base and clear intentions from day one. Another really good concept that's covered in this book is the question of, what do you actually sell? So there's always a commodity and then there's a product. And those are two completely separate entities. And a really good example that he gives in the book here is, say, a business like Revlon. They're in the business of cosmetics, a lipstick. That is the commodity. It's what you can walk away with. However, now what's the difference between that and the product? So the product is how a customer feels. So for Revlon, it's hope. I hope to be more attractive. I hope to enjoy a new shade, make a statement. So the product also serves as the source of the experience of doing business with you, which leads us to a big aha. The truth is that no one is really interested in the commodity. People buy feelings. How our company anticipates those feelings and fulfills them is the product. So this is the goal with Market Mamas. It's what we offer to you all. The work of our business is editing, marketing, researching, content creation, product development, cross-posting, networking, scheduling, admin, and early finances. But the heart of what we do, the heart of her, is what we offer in our conversations, how we want to always show up for you, all by openly sharing our real-time experiences and these episodes to really serve other traders and provide a space to grow along with us. We want to know, like, how do we make you feel? Are these authentic discussions helpful? What topics are most needed for you and as a trader, as an early trader or a middle trader or entrepreneurs even? Our fellow mamas out there, our market mamas, our market daddas, just let us know. We would love your feedback.
Yes, definitely. It's totally what we're doing. So tell us how we can serve you better. This book did a really nice job of covering core business models and the requirements to make them successful and optimize the business's functionality, which I really appreciated. With the right prioritization and putting the right people in the right positions, your business can then serve your life and not make you a servant to the work, which I love. Work to live, not live to work kind of energy. Right? Goals. Businesses, even a small business such as yours, is both an art and a science. And you need a process, a practice, a method, and a system that works. That's a quote from Michael Gerber in this book. And it is so true with trading and creating a business. The art is the creative, unique individuality piece that, as with Market Mamas, makes us who we are and a nice variation to the other options that are out there. Kendra and I, when we started this, we really saw a need to have more podcasts or general content available around the active right now experience of being a messy middle trader. there's a niche there that has incredible value to be talking through with you all in real time as we're growing through it, because so many, literally the statistics are over 1 billion retail traders in America alone are trying to figure this out and stick with it and learn how to be consistently profitable. So there's people out there doing what we do every day at market open and their computers. So those are the people, those are our people, and this is our art that we bring to you. But the science, that's the nuts and bolts of it. So learning software, posting schedules, platform algos, marketing, website design. There really is a very long list. We could tell you, but we won't. With trading, though, the nuts and bolts of trading in terms of platform functionality, methods of technical analysis, and funding options, that honestly, you can learn that pretty quickly and then operate almost second nature with that. You know, how to draw a trend line, support and resistance, how to link your funded accounts. You can get that pretty quick. But the art is the bulk of the work there and the ongoing work. Learning, backtesting, studying, and fine-tuning your ability to read, miss, market, and tie it all together, and then how to execute with optimal probability outcomes. It's honestly never ending. And you have to love it. You have to love the art and style of how to do it and have any kind of longevity or real success with it. And likely with any business, honestly, loving the art of it, I believe, and it was also a key point in this book, it's critical to fostering a business that can grow to its full thriving potential.
Yes, for sure. Statistics show that up to 80% of new business startups will fail. There's a lot of work to truly make it sustainable. So with our both trading and Market Mamas podcast company, we're growing those businesses with the knowledge from this book and other research we have done. And we're coming at it from a place of dedication to the hard work of it all, with eyes wide open to the required obstacles that we will have to overcome repeatedly in different ways on different days. We've mentioned in a previous episode that we very much believe in the 90% talent, not 10% talent and 90% dedication rule. And so I'll end us off with another really good, important question that this book asks us to all consider before and during operating our businesses. Are you a technician, a manager, or an entrepreneur? You will need to have a mix of all three to be a successful business owner. The entrepreneur is the visionary that exists in each of us. The manager is the planner, and the technician is the doer. You will find that these three personalities are often in battle with each other, and it's critical we find a way to give them each equal attention and space to thrive. So this is the core of the education of this book that it provides, and it really is a guiding narrative and offers these great stories to give early business owners, all of us, just a realistic understanding of what will be asked of them and how it can be cultivated to build your life and grant access to all your larger goals.
Yeah, it's really good like that. For me, starting Market Mamas with almost no business experience at all, this book was really, really helpful. My formal education is in medicine, and as an employee, a cog in the wheel of a healthcare conglomerate. So I am otherwise a mom and I focus on parenting, but now, honestly, I could never go back. Building, learning, and creating, even later in life, has turned on a part of me that I didn't know existed. So for anyone else out there who is considering or is dabbling in really going for something bold and different, such as trading or starting the business that you've been dreaming of, go for it. Last quote for me from this book is, great people create their lives actively while everyone else is waiting passively to see where their life takes them. Difference is living fully and intentionally or just existing. Entrepreneurship is not for everyone, and that's okay. But if it speaks to you, this book will help. There are resources all around you, and we are capable of everything. Often the limits we allow to keep us in our current lives are self-imposed. It is so much easier to passively go through the motions. But let me tell you, even on my red, hard, upsetting days where I fall short of my goals, cry to my people, and yearn for the consistent, perfect days to be every day, even on those lesson days, I still love it. because evolving through the challenges is a brighter and more exciting life than and I know that the potential is seriously limitless, and that is just a part of the process. This, for me, is living fully during my limited time on this planet instead of just existing, and it's right for me. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us today. You guys definitely want to get this book if you are on a similar journey as Kendra and I. It's really good, and it's written by an expert in this field. Learning with humility from experts is really powerful if you are serious in your pursuits. In the description below, there's a couple links to help you out. So this is also very exciting for Market Mamas. We now officially have an affiliate relationship with Amazon and Audible. So there's some links down there. If you need the book, go ahead and click it. It will take you right to this book. And then if you're not yet a member of Audible, they're kind of a big deal, and they're kind of amazing because you get any new book, any new audiobook. There's podcasts. There's even included content just with your subscription. So I really encourage you guys. For us, it really has fit so nicely into our lives. We can just pop it in our ear all the time and consume really good content. So we also put a link in the description below from them, because now we have some sponsors. And then also all our social media accesses and website are listed down there as well. But also, even beyond that, we're more excited to say we love the Dadas. In honor of Father's Day a few days ago, we have our limited edition Market Dadas products available for you guys for just a little bit longer, because, June is your month. So order those now for all our trading Dadas out there that we really love so much and enjoy trading alongside. For everyone who has ordered merch items so far, also, seriously, thank you. That just shows us a little bit of love for us, a little bit of side love. We like the products. We actively wear them all the time. So anyways, thank you for your support and have a great day. Thanks for being here.
Everyone, take care. Our best trading days are ahead. Thank you. Bye.